Hi everyone, today we're back as a homeowner. I'm starting off my morning out here in the garage. I just got the vacuum out here, did a full interior vacuum on the old farm truck here. The 1986 Ford is definitely looking really good here, but today we actually have a few things I want to do here. I want to go as classic as we can, which means classic running boards in a classic toolbox, which should be pretty cool here. But let me just really quickly just check the oil on this thing and then we'll get going on those. Like always guys, there's a full mods list link down below, and if you end up enjoying today's video, help me out by hitting the like button. Every angle that I look at this truck, it just looks awesome here. Now I went underneath the truck and I see very little rust, which is really awesome here. I wonder if it was stored in the winter months here, or the previous owner just didn't use it too much here. But this thing, guys, does look pretty cool here. But why don't we get this truck pulled around to the other garage there, and then we could get going on the toolbox here. Those side steps, I think, are gonna look really neat. One thing I did do was get a new battery for this truck just to help it out, since the previous battery was almost 7 years old here. But other than that, I think maybe just a routine oil change is all we're going to do here. I mean, this truck is in pretty mint condition, and I definitely want to keep it that way here because this is a classic, and you won't be seeing many trucks like this around here. But let's get to wrenching. Alright, I just finished here. Take a look at that. Those steps sure do look really cool here. These are generation matching, which is something that I want. And then you can also see we do have a toolbox here. So this looks even more like a classic farm truck, which is pretty neat here. Now, I really don't want to do any more here. I want to keep this original and keep it to its generation matching here. But oh, look at that, guys. Diesel's over here. Let's see if he wants a belly rub here. He sometimes do. And yeah, he really loves a good belly rub here. Why don't we walk over really quickly and give him a bowl of food here. I think someone gave him a bowl of food earlier, but hey, yeah, I bet he's always looking to eat, and he's walking over. So yeah, good thing we did that here. But let's head out now to the barn, get going on a few things there. So I want to do a little bit of reorganizing in here. I want to be able to put the old backhoe inside here. That way we get it out of the old weather here. But why don't we get the cab door opened up here? Let's see if this thing will fire up. Look at that, guys. For a 1960s backhoe, this thing fired up no problem here. Now, one thing it looks like, I actually did not leave the backhoe like that. I actually had it folded up here. So really quickly, let's see if we can get the hydraulics working here and fold this thing up. It looks like it's going, and look at that. Whoa, I'm not sure what happened there. My control is all the way and it just fell back down. That is not a good thing here. Let's see if we could raise up, and those just fell back to the ground here. So it looks like, guys, we are having a hydraulic problem. Let's get this thing turned off here. Let's look underneath it. Yeah, look at that, guys. There's hydraulic oil all over the grass here. That is not a good thing. I'm going to send a text now to one of my buddies who is a really good mechanic. See if he could stop by, and let me give him a call. And he lives just around the corner, so let me see if he'll come by. Guys, my buddy's on his way here. He said that he should be able to fix it, and he was thinking it might be a hydraulic line that rusted out over the years here. So I'm just gonna wait for him to arrive, and hopefully he could get this thing up and running. My buddy just arrived with his service truck here. Take a look at that, guys. This is a 1999 F350 service truck here. This is a 7.3 diesel, one of my favorite engines here, which is super exciting. But we actually have to run over to the dealership, so he said he'll take a look at it, and I told him that I would reimburse him for any of the funds. But let me head inside, grab a few things, and we'll get going. Today, guys, we're going to be taking delivery of a new truck here. This is my first ever time taking a look at an electric pickup truck. But here's the thing. I got a call from the dealership saying that I can drive this truck for 1 month, see if I like it, and then I could buy it if I wanted. Otherwise, they would take it back. So I'm going to take them up on that offer. Let me go grab a few things, and I'll meet you over at the dealership. Are you guys ready? Well, here it is. It's a Hummer EV here. This is all new from General Motors, and this thing's pretty sweet here. Take a look at that. It is full electric here. This thing sure does look awesome. I got the key to it, and I just had to get insurance, but otherwise, this is not my truck. It is super expensive here. High demand. Actually, I believe they sold out at pre-orders. That's just how popular this truck is here. You guys can see pretty cool bed. And look at that up top there. Wow, that is super fancy. But why don't we hop on the inside? Take a look at this, guys. This is a full electric. I mean, everything is so cool on the inside here. It's so cool, though. Remember seeing all those big Hummers when I was younger to now seeing a brand new Hummer model is awesome. Doing a full circle around this truck sure does look awesome here. I really do like the panels and the designs on the body here. But one thing, guys, with electric vehicles in general is the acceleration here. So I really want to have some fun with this thing over the next month. I believe I have to come back here in 30 days, which sounds like a lot of time, but that's going to go by pretty quickly here. So I want to take this off-roading. I just want to have some fun with it. This thing sure does look like we could have some fun off-roading. Just maybe, guys, I might have to look into buying this, but I think for the most part, we're just going to have fun with it here. Now, one thing is, I actually have to set up the electric charger in the garage so that I could get this charged up here. We're at about 80% battery, which is okay for a little bit here, but why don't we head over here? Let's see how my buddy's doing fixing the backhoe. I got good news, guys. My buddy said that it was actually a hydraulic hose that was leaking here, so he fixed it. Let's give it a try here. Let's put up the stabilizers, no problem. Let's see if we could raise a backhoe. Let's see here, just have to change over to the controls, and we'll see if we could get this thing raised up. Look at that. It's going up, no problem here. That is super, super exciting. Now, definitely, we want to keep this inside so it no longer rusts here, but I want to do a little bit of dirt work with it. I think that would be a pretty good idea just to see how it is and just to keep it up and running. But this is super exciting that we got the backhoe up and running here. Huge shout out goes out to my friend here. I'm going to give him a little bit of money for his time here. Give him the money for the hose that he replaced, and I really do appreciate it. But guys, I'm going to head back inside to go read a little bit more about the Hummer. But until next time, guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for our next one and subscribe for more.